Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Whenever this video finds you, I hope you're having a rad time. I'm the Figure Dude, and on today's Work in Progress Wednesday, we have the Samoan werewolf, Jacob Fatu. Without further ado, let's talk about some figures. Dude. Welcome back. Like I said, today I'm making Jacob Fatu, and I did make him once before with his MLW look using a head shrinker's body, and this is actually that same head sculpt. So I'm going to be making him again. Obviously, this time he's going to be in his WWE attire with boots, which I already decided I'm using different ones. I've seen some really good customs for Jacob Fatu. A lot of people have gotten their hands on the MLW figure, which I have not. I haven't wanted to spend up to get just the head sculpt. I would rather just wait until, I'm excited about the formula I have here, and it's a little bulkier than some of the customs I've seen, and I feel like the Mattel one, just looking at it, looks like I like their torso choice, but I feel like he's gonna be a little too tall and his legs are a little too skinny. So I wanted to capture a little more of that size that he does have. He is in fantastic shape, but with the, I'm going to keep this shirt on him for the most part, and I think it's going to look really, really good. So to give him bigger legs, with the MLW one, I use the head shrinker's body, and I like that body, but the legs are so skinny. So for this one today, I'll take the head off and the shirt off. So obviously it's a Lesnar shirt, but I've got a Kama Mustafa Legends body, and calves as well. And then these boots were from a Heath Slater Elite, I think. So all I did was put those boots on there, and then the head shrinker's torso fits right on this larger crotch piece. And then these arms the biceps are from Umaga, so we're gonna have to get rid of those tattoos. And then the forearms are from a Yokozuna Elite. So he's got the beefier arms, which I think look good. He's got a little bit larger shoulders, but not too big. I tried some larger ones. I can't remember who they would have come from, but it just didn't look great. I've seen some people use a rock figure. I saw someone use a rock figure, and it looked good. I had no issues with it. I just want to take a little bit different route, not just copy not what everyone else, like I said, I've seen a lot, and I wanted to go with something just a little bit different. And size wise, I feel like this formula really captures that. He is 6'2", and this formula puts him right at that height. I am going to take these boots from Jerry Lawler. So I saw someone use Demolition boots, which I don't have. I don't have Demolition, let alone extra boots. They look good. I'm going to be using the Jerry Lawler boots that have the straps on the side, but then they're still kind of flat in the front and around the rest of the boot, which is kind of like what he has. I'm really excited to get to this. I've wanted to get to it for a while. I am going to paint the hair on the head. I'm going to paint his braids red, give him some red on there to update that a little more. Even I'm not going to add any length to the braids, because once we get the official release, I will probably still just put this head back on my MLW version of him. But until then, I need him on my shelf in the Bloodline 2.0 group. So yeah, that's all I've got to chat about until we get done. So, oh no, I didn't show you the decals. Here's his tattoo decals. Here's gonna be his shirt, and then we've just got the red and black design that we have seen. Oh, I got more tattoos in there, but that's gonna be the tight design. And then, so these legs are molded in black, so I'm gonna use acetone to get rid of all of this. I might have to do a layer of black over it, just so it looks nice and clean. There's no residue or smudging or anything, but everything else is molded in the color we need it to. So this one's gonna be fun. It's gonna look awesome. I can't wait. Let's go.
All right, let's get into the Samoan werewolf here. So going to acetone off the skin tone here, and then I will go back over it with a light layer of black just to make sure it looks clean. But I don't want to have to paint over multiple layers to try and cover up that skin tone and the design and everything. And then honestly, it came off pretty well, so it really wasn't too bad. But man, I hate acetoning. And the arms, but almost on to the fun stuff. And here we go. So like I said, gonna do some black over the boots, going to do the black on the legs as well, and then got to get around to the decals for the torso and the legs and everything. I used some black hockey tape on his wrist, and I'll do the same for the biceps. Had that neck tattoo left over from another custom, and then just the ones on the side, and then I will make sure I get to that t-shirt decal as well.
Here is our finished Jacob Fatu, and I couldn't be happier with this. I'm really happy with the parts choices and everything. It is going to look very different than the Mattel figure that we're getting of him. I like the torso that they showed us, but like I said, I'm not sure. I think the legs might end up a little skinnier than I would prefer. Until then, I am very happy with this. I think if I do decide to get rid of this custom, that I'll just pop the head back onto my MLW look I did for Fatu, which he didn't have red hair, so I ended up just not painting his hair here. I'm going to try and track down that Boss Fight Studios Fatu head and see if I can just get that for a decent price and put that on here. That works a little better with the longer hair, and there's, like, I think it's a yelling expression, so maybe that'd fit a little bit better, but overall, really happy with this. I think the arm choice is good because it's those bulkier arms. I just decided to use tape for the arm and wristbands. So like I said, I don't know if I'll move on from this custom, so I didn't want to just paint the armbands on there. The wrist tape is what I prefer to use. I think that looks good. The decals on the tights were not too bad. The shirt, the Lesnar shirt, definitely works. Just all of it, I'm really happy with this. It's going to look great with my Bloodline 2.0 little section there on the shelf. But I will get all those together once I have everything complete and the way I would like it to. But until then, I appreciate you guys sticking around for the Jacob Fatu Work in Progress Wednesday here. If you follow me on Instagram, you have some questions about customizing, feel free to reach out. I'm always up to chat. I'm always down to talk about figures in the comments section. But please continue to like, share, subscribe. I always appreciate it. And remember, you can't buy happiness, but you can buy more action figures. Figure Dude out.